promised Steve that I would say a few words. But this is such a hard thing to talk about because I don't know why JCI means so much to me. I don't really know why I'm a member of JCI. I don't have the words to be able to tell you why. It's just my life. Ali, JCI Boston member. Ali, which is that JCI thing. It's almost like it was made for me. Do you know what I mean? And I know that probably sounds really quite pretentious, but I think that many, many years ago, this organisation was set up because they knew that one day Ali would arrive.
The Messiah.
Everything that I hold really, really dear to my heart. I'm going to make you cry, aren't I? I got involved because I was at a very, very bad time in my life, and I know that people do sort of see that I am quite a bubbly person, but going back a number of years ago, I maybe wasn't quite so bubbly. Some fairly big things in my life came to an end, and they were things that basically were my life. When I was at primary school, I have a few learning problems, and I was told, my parents were called in to be told that it's a good job she's a nice girl because she's not really going to go to. In the nicest possible sense. Maybe I've made that sound a bit more blunt for the factor. But basically I told my parents that I'm going to become an accountant. This is what I came home with one day at primary school. And Mum and Dad had the chat with me to tell me that they loved me anyway. Yeah, but I kind of had to do the washing up that night. But I don't really know how I've done it. I have no idea. I think the only way that I can describe it is because I'm Ali and I can do anything. If I want it, I'll have it. Simple as. And the only reason I'll do that is because I will work for it. And I will, as hard as it is sometimes, I'll ask for help to do it. But, so I was a miserable so-and-so, I think, at work, when lots of different things came to an end. I'd been studying. I managed to get a degree. I managed to become a chartered accountant, still not quite sure how. I was in a relationship, which was quite a long relationship, and that came to an end. Then the house that I had came to an end. I lived in an old people's home. They were lovely. It's true, it's so sad, it's true. And this guy that I worked with, he was fed up of seeing me so miserable. I mean, he did use far harsher words than that. And he told me that me missus is going to this thing tonight and you're going with her. I said, oh, no, I'm not. I'm really, really not. And basically I had no choice in the matter. And I wanted to, and this is quite disgusting, but I got quite into potato waffles, you know, potato waffles, chocolate spread on. I became addicted to it. That's all I wanted to do. I went to work, I went home, pyjamas on, potato waffles, chocolate spread. Sometimes I went as far as the Turkey drummers, Bernard Matthews. No chocolate spread on those. Anyway, he was not taking no for an answer. I was going, and I thought, yeah, right, whatever. Until he turned up at my house, and basically I kind of had a choice. I went in pyjamas with chocolate spread. Or I went. So anyway, I did go, and I didn't want to go at all. I didn't want to know about this silly organisation, these silly people. And I can be really mardy when I want to be. After about 5 minutes, it was like, oh, they're lovely! And everybody was so lovely, and people spoke to me, and they didn't care that I lived in an old people's home, and they didn't care that I can't spell, and they didn't care, they just saw me. And there was some wine involved. They were very nice to me. But basically, that's why I joined. I don't really know when it was. I don't really know how. I don't know. I just walked into that room, and that was it. I just felt like the room had been waiting for me. I'm not sort of saying that you wouldn't be so great without me, but what I'm saying is, it was made for me. Ali is JCI. So I don't know in words what it means to me. I don't know in words where I see my JCI life going. I just know Ali, JCI.